I'm gonna do a full day of eating because a lot of people enjoy watching others what they eat. I do. All right. First meal of the day, breakfast, is Cocoa Pebbles cereal with high protein milk. You missed me pouring the cereal, but yeah, there you go. 44 grams of Cocoa Pebbles. And now we're gonna get some Fairlife 2% reduced fat milk. Yeah. And that's gonna be 280 grams total. Come on, perfection. Perfect. 284, let's go. Oh, I missed it by 2. I like to go 284. And now we eat. Alright, so this is meal number 1.5. I'm gonna make my pre and my pre-workout sugar, my pre-workout carbs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab, let's La Croix Beach Plum. Put that there. Here's my pre. I actually don't need that. So this is the Hulk Juice gummy worm flavor or gummy bear flavor. So the reason I mix these is because this gives it a carbonation and it also adds flavor to the gummy worm or gummy bear flavor. So the pre is the gummy bear flavor pre. And you know how gummy bears have different flavors? Well, I imitate that by having a flavored carbonation drink. Makes it like a canned cold carbonated pre-workout drink. So good. Let it sit there for a bit. With that, I take creatine, and that's it. And now the best part of this meal 1.5, pre-workout meal is this. Yeah, that's the best part right there. I don't really weigh my gummy worms, but just so you can see what it looks like, it's 45 grams. So now I'm gonna go chill in bed while I eat my worms and my pre-workout before I go work out. Gonna be playing some table tennis on my VR headset. And then I'm gonna have my friend, my couple friend come over. I'm gonna give the wife a tantric massage while the husband observes. That's gonna be really fun. And then after that, I'm gonna have my post-workout meal. So that's unusual, but that's only because I'm working around my schedule with um, my tantra massage. And if you ever consider yourself coming into Vegas or flying me over to your city, you want me to give you a tantric massage, just make a donation and I'll come over and give you one. I'm gonna make my favorite ever post-workout protein meal. It's a meal. It's a shake, but it's a meal. It's probably, I don't know how many calories it has, 500, 600, 700, one of those. It's my favorite ever, and I look forward to it every single day, and I cannot live without it. It has a little bit of caffeine. It's coffee flavored. So I'm going to show you what the ingredients are. So number one, it's this. Number one, it's an ice tray full of, I put Premier latte flavored protein on an ice tray. I freeze it and I refill it every day. And I'll show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. The greatest ever. What inspired me to make this is that there's this drink in Starbucks. I forgot what it was called. It's called Caramel Crunch. Caramel Ribbon Crunch. That's the drink. And I loved it so much. I used to go to Starbucks all the time. And I used to get that all the time. I said, I go here every day and buy this. I might as well just make it at home. I probably could, and I could. So here's how I make it. I heat up the water really hot. An Ninja blender is the best. I think the water's hot enough. So what I do is I do 3 seconds each. And now it's really easy to take out because I put the bottom in hot water. So you've got a blender full of iced Premier Protein latte, and each protein bottle is 30 grams of protein. Really good. So here's the magic. I put it here. Hold on. 2.5. So All right, so 2.5 ounces of Premier Protein, latte flavored. And here's the magic. Here's the other magic. Starbucks Espresso and Cream Light. This one can is 40 calories, but it has a deep, dark coffee flavor. Coffee and cream flavor. So you put the whole can of that. And then I put 2.5 ounces extra. So 2.5. $2.54, perfect. So that's fresh. And then, wait a minute, 2.5 ounces of ice. That's a bit too much. Too much ice. And my favorite ingredient is caramel sauce. Or not 42 grams, 26 grams. 26 grams. One thing you really gotta have is this. I call this a bougie cup. I like being bougie. Starbucks cup. I think it's a 32 ounce. Yeah, 32 ounce. So what I do is I fill it 3 parts. 3 parts. First part, here's the magic. To recreate the crunch, the ribbon crunch from Starbucks, I do the toffee bits, English toffee bits, Heath. Pour that in there, just a little bit. And you pour caramel sauce. So you do that 3 times. So here's a very important step. Do not miss this step. You gotta have straws that are the boba straws. These are straws that are big and thick, so you can suck in boba. Just search boba or thick straws on Amazon, and then put it in there, and that is the drink. My absolute favorite, amazing drink. I wonder if I should start a restaurant with just this one item on it. I'm thinking about it, just Uber Eats it. I'm gonna call it Jax Solomon Protein Coffee. Oh yeah, I can feel my muscles replenishing already. All right, so it's meal number 3. Yeah, so meal number 1 is a breakfast. 1.5 was my pre-workout. Meal number 2 was my post-workout, that shake that you just watched me drink. Meal number 3 is primarily, usually my chicken meal. What I do is I put chicken in the air fryer, but I splurge sometimes when I have a lot of clients. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna order in or whatever. So today me and my friend are eating from a pho. The place is called Pho Vegas. We just Uber Eats it. And I got this. Oh yeah. I got oxtail pho. So when they send you pho, they put the soup in this little container, all the accoutrement. I got some extra meat for extra protein. Oh, if you haven't had oxtail pho, it's so good. And that's all. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you. I add rice to my pho. This is an amazing hack. I don't really dig the noodles. It's okay, but pho with rice, oh, amazing. My friend got spring rolls with amazing sauce, peanut sauce, and they have Korean meat. It looks really good. I think that's kalbi, maybe. So let me show you what I do with my pho. All right, so here's what I do. I got a big bowl. It's not a little bowl, it's a big bowl of rice. And what I do is I just put the oxtail in there. And pho usually comes with this spring onions and onions. I just put it in there. As you can tell, it's very Filipino of me because I'm eating rice with soup. So here's the deal. I take a little bit of the soup, yummy beef soup, and I pour it in there. All right, not the whole thing, just a little bit. Gives it an amazing flavor. And then what I got rare steak with my pho, extra meat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in the meat, I think I'm gonna microwave it. Because usually they serve the soup hot in a pho restaurant or Vietnamese restaurant. But since it's delivered, it's not as hot. So I'm gonna microwave it for about a minute. And you know what? That's actually it. And I put some of this onion in there. And in a little bit, I'm gonna put that cooked rare steak or cooked steak meat, thinly cut steak into this. And I'm gonna show you what that looks like. Some of the broth. And there you have it. This is trash. There you have it. Beautiful, amazing, clutch meal with the oxtail meat, nice fatty stuff in there, collagen. Collagen is good for you in so many different reasons. Rare steak, soup, rice, nice beefy flavor. It's one of those memes where you don't start eating until something's playing on the television. The thing about oxtail is it's kind of a hand food. You gotta hold it. You gotta hold the bone and bite the sides of it. There's no other way around it. And number 4, guess what it is? You won't take long to guess. Cup noodles, one of my favorites. I like to have a higher amount of carbs, low fat, but enough to keep my hormones healthy. And enough protein, but not so much. Just the right amount of protein, but a lot of carbs for energy, for maintaining muscle. All right, one last meal of the day It's gonna be my well, they're all really good. They're all really my faves. The only bagel that I really like, Sarah Lee's bagel. Put them in there, air fry the bagel. What I put on the bagel is this. Cinnamon sugar. What inspired me of making this is churros. I love churros. So it's like butter with brownish sugar, cinnamon sugar, and it makes it taste like a churro. Cinnamon sugar, and of course, for good measure, I add some cane sugar. As you can tell, I like my sweets.